Nochmal schönen guten Tag auch von meiner Seite. Jetzt mit ein paar Slides. Der wichtigste Punkt, den wir als Infrastrukturhersteller oder Anbieter geben wollen, ist, dass wenn immer ich Services habe, wird einer der Faktoren, der darüber entscheidet, ob ein Service, switching to English. One of the most important things is if a service will be finally successful or not, will just rely on if the customer who is using the service, if he is happy. And now let's just see how infrastructure is making a big difference to the service. This right-hand picture is showing what's going on. I have got the last mile, either like mobile services. I have got a service provider in between, and somewhere I have got the cloud computing application delivery. So if you focus on the user experiences, one thing is quite unique, that anybody who is able to serve or deliver all three items from the last mile, the transport and the service, those guys will have the best situation. And what we can see is the next slide, where we can see how all this is fitting. So we have got services like internet hosted, where quite today, let's take for example some videos we take from YouTube. There's no relationship at all. We just try on a best effort service to see the video service. Maybe sometimes it's going fine, sometimes not really. And the idea of our own wallet garden is that services which are being offered are not running in best effort, but they are running either enhanced or assured. So what can be done? Best combination is the carrier-hosted application. It takes a little bit more because everything is coming from a single entity, but from a service delivery, it's giving them the most control. In between, I've got the issue if there's no relationship, then there's a high risk that the service which is being delivered by the cloud is not giving a real advantage to the user, because it's either running best effort or just too slow. And the third one, which is quite nice, is one of the options that a cloud vendor can finally have some agreements with service providers to make sure the services he is offering is getting good, no delay, no jitter, and fastest delivery. That's the last slide, and from a service or from a point of view from infrastructure, very important. Whenever we are thinking of trying to deliver virtualized services, we need to connect them somewhere to a network. So one of the goals which need to be done is that, especially for the data center, I need to be able to provide an infrastructure which is able to run thousands or tens of thousands hosts in a single layer 2 domain to make availability everywhere. A really important thing is, if I'm thinking of building redundancy, means I have got one data center in Germany, the second one in Belgium, and I want to have some resources in either of both data centers. How can I make sure to run any layer 2 services in between? So it's a task of a network to being not only fast is by today not one of the items I would highlight as most important. The most important is if a network is flexible enough to whatever you need on services to make available as layer 2, independent on one it's between. If this distance is long enough, it's not possible to own dark fiber or something like this. You need the capability of a routed layer 3 infrastructure to provide layer 2 connectivity. MPLS VPNs is one of the examples which might be useful, but not the only one. IPsec could be one, but MPLS could be enhanced with IPsec as well. Another quite important thing we have seen by other speakers by today as well is, if I have got 1,000 computers maybe running even in a single layer 2 domain, it's the question, how can I make sure that let's take the hosters. The hosters have a typical one issue. The normal network says the enemy is outside and my friends are inside. From a point of hoster's view, the enemy is maybe sitting in between. I have enough hosts which can be quite dangerous. So I need to make sure that even in a huge infrastructure that I can prohibit access to different guys. So a good cloud should not only be able to deliver layer 2 services anywhere, not only be able to scale, but a good cloud should be able to provide access security.
Thank you.
Thanks.